Good seeing you back for devotions. Okay, all this week, I'm talking about 5 crowns you could receive. And again, if you missed the weekend message, listen to it. Every Christian, this is important. If any Christians listen to me, and you're like, I'm not really interested in that. I don't know if that's a big deal. You're in trouble. I mean that. This isn't, that's my subject. No, this is all of our subject. Okay, I want to look at the crown of life. This is how you get it. James chapter 1, verse 12. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial. Now, what's that mean? Okay, so somebody comes along and they bump your car, put a scratch on that real nice brand new car you got. Somebody comes along and they hurt your feelings. Yeah, you're going to gather up your little toys. You're going to go running. Okay, Bible tells you to be steadfast. Okay, so God doesn't want to be a bunch of crybabies. He wants to be steadfast. Be true to him, no matter what happens. It says, now, when that man has stood the test, he's going to receive the crown of life. There is a crown for people who go through trials. You've got a big illness going on. You've got a tragedy that's taken place. You've lost somebody you love. You've lost your job. Okay, but they're praising God. They're being steadfast. They're going to church more. They're praying more. It says you're going to receive the crown of life, which God has promised to those who love him. Did you ever think that maybe God has permitted you to go through something bad to give you an opportunity so you could get rewards for eternity? Okay, for those who have endured and triumphed, they've overcome trials, temptations, and persecutions. There's going to be a crown for you. You're going to be rewarded. Look, my home is in heaven. I am just traveling through this world. You ought to jot that one down. Hang it up somewhere. Okay, I like it in the Bible. It talks about all these things happen. It says, hundreds of times it came to pass. It came to pass. It came to pass. Thank God it didn't come to stay, right? You got a problem going on right now. And you should write this down. Put it somewhere where you look at it every day. Every problem has an expiration date. Some people get into a problem. They're like, God's abandoned me, and where is God? And I got news for you. You're going to be facing problems your entire life. You're either in big trouble, you're coming out of trouble, or you're going back into trouble again. Little gaps in between. Look at Revelation 2:10. Do not fear what you are about to suffer. Did you hear that? So you get really bad news from the doctor. You see something really scary coming. Say, do not fear. Behold, the devil is about to throw some of you into prison that you may be tested for 10 days, and you will have tribulation. Be faithful unto death, and they will give you the crown of life. Now, there's a little more to that 10 days, and I'll have time to go into that. But it's also represents a time of testing. It refers to something, but what I'm getting to is this, that he says here, the devil's coming after you. Remember, Jesus went through the wilderness. Remember, he went in the wilderness with the devil, and for 40 days, the devil was trying to tempt him. Well, the devil or his demons are trying to rip us apart. If you're living for God, if you're witnessing to people, you're being blessed. They hate you because you're a good testimony for God. But some of you have given in, and now you throw in the towel. Hey, listen, you want to be rewarded? Stay true to the Lord until you get to heaven. Look here, because someone we love is in heaven, there's a little bit of heaven in our home. I'll tell you why I said that. One of the biggest trials you ever go through is losing somebody you love. And some of you lost your spouse, your parents, your friend, your brother, your sister. Maybe it could be a child. Okay, I like this. It says, because we have somebody in heaven, if we're heaven-minded, then we have a little bit of heaven in our home. That's true. So listen, you're going to stand before God. I have one last thing I want to tell you. You're going to stand before the judgment seat of Christ, and he's going to look over your life and how you lived. You better get your speech ready. You better get your speech ready.